So AOC wore a dress, folks. Now, I just really want to start this off by saying that this is the picture that I first saw when it went viral yesterday. AOC's tax the rich dress is the perfect answer to Melania's "I don't really care, do you?" Yes, Democrats actually care about people because we're human beings, not psychopaths. And that makes us want to help people. So, now this is the photo I saw. And so, I just want to say, I thought that this was like a photoshopped like horror movie poster. And also, like, I don't know who this is, but like, I really don't know what's going, like, this doesn't look like a real photo. Like, I really need you, like, this photo is creepy. Like, it's a creepy photo. Like, she's like caressing her butt or something. I don't know what's going on there. I really don't. I have no idea why this photo exists. And when I saw this, I thought it was fake. And so I went to bed thinking it's probably not real. What the hell is this photo? Again, it looks like an 80s horror movie poster. I don't know what the fuck this is. It's bizarre. But it is real. It does exist, actually. And I'm going to cover the protest in a sec here. And so she talked about it. And let's watch.
I think it's,
Oh, I got to raise the volume because these motherfuckers don't know what to do. All right.
I think it's incredibly important because when we talk about supporting working families and when we talk about having a fair tax code, oftentimes this conversation is happening among working and middle class people amongst themselves. And I think it's time that we bring all classes into the conversation of having a fairer country.
Thank you so much.
So, she went up there and basically said, yeah. So she went to an event with a bunch of rich people, took a photo of someone caressing her asshole, and then said, yeah, maybe the rich should pay their fair share of goddamn taxes. And then went around this event basically making the statement, talking to people about why the rich should pay their goddamn taxes. And I agree with that. I think that whole thing, great. I think it was amazing. And I think there's a lot of people that are extremely angry about it. So I don't mean to call this person out specifically, but this is the tweet I saw. And then my reply has 50 likes. I'm famous, folks. That's just how it is. And so a bunch of people are saying, like, that AOC should be single-handedly stopping police brutality instead of going to an event that's streamed in like 160 countries or whatever, and it's on national television, and it's trending nationally, it's trending internationally, the phrase tax the rich. People that are watching an event that's not political are getting a political message, and that's bad because AOC should have actually not been there. She should have been outside doing a protest. Right, now this is what was happening outside. I have this Twitter thread from Ash Agony on Twitter. Outside of this gala, which again, I don't even know what this gala is. It's apparently a thing that exists. But outside of this event, cops were beating the shit out of protesters, throwing people to the ground, assaulting protesters, illegally arresting them, violating the First Amendment rights. Now, would it have been awesome if AOC were to bring attention to this? I don't know if she has or if she will. I mean, it's just the morning after she might do that, actually, today. But I don't think her being out here instead of being inside the gala would have been any better when it comes to public, pressure. I think people would have been like, oh, AOC went to a protest, it's a photo op, whatever. But again, you can see that there are a bunch of cops out here. They illegally arrested protesters and violated their rights, and they, assaulted them, and they illegally detained them for no reason. And so we have this thread here that kind of shows that. And I just, like, look at this tweet here. If only AOC wasn't battling at the escargot and champagne inside, she would have been there. What does AOC have to do? Like, my thing about this is, again, you know me. I hate cops. I'm dedicating my career at this moment to despising police officers. How is one politician going to come out here and single-handed... If AOC were out there, she would have, gotten out her phone, IDD, QD. She would have, rampaged through the cops and defunded the police in 30 seconds. Like, I don't understand the argument. Like, I really, I'm failing to, so AOC being out here, would she have gotten some press? Yeah. But would she have gotten more press than the killing of George Floyd? I don't know. Like, the people that don't like cops already don't like cops. We're at this point after 2020 and George Floyd's murder that people are where they are when it comes to police. I think, in my opinion, if you like cops after they killed George Floyd on television, you're probably a scumbag psychopath. If you don't like cops, you're probably a normal person, or you might be a scumbag psychopath. I mean, it's really hard to tell. But either way, the point here is I don't think AOC would have gotten better publicity if she were out here. We saw last year in 2020 politicians were getting beaten by cops. I covered it. Some news outlets covered it, but it really was a blip in the radar. No one really cared about this, right? And so again, am I saying that AOC is like a superhero for doing the tax the rich dress? No. But what I'm saying is this is a really creepy photo, and I don't know why this exists. But what I'm saying is also, I really, like, this is a scandal now. AOC wore a dress. Like, it's a scandal. Why? Who gives a fuck? If you are anywhere to the left of Adolf Hitler and you are upset by this dress, I've got news for you. You are a dumb motherfucker. You're a useful idiot. If you think AOC is the problem and not Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, you're a dumb fuck motherfucker. If you think AOC could have single-handedly stopped police brutality yesterday, you're a dumb fuck motherfucker. And you live in a fantasy world. And you need to realize AOC is not going to save you. She's not going to save the world. She's not going to rip the dress off and then it's like the Superwoman outfit and she's going to fly through the sky and then fucking, you know, put in some cheat codes, pull the secret switch, the bookcase is going to open, and then she's going to grab the crystal, and then the crystal's going to give her the superpowers to give everyone in the world Medicare for all. That's not going to happen, right? And so people have this idea that if AOC does anything, that it's bad because she could have done something that in their estimation would be better. My question is, why don't you do those things? Why weren't you at the protest outside of New York? That's my question. And also, tax the rich. Also, again, this photograph is... There is a lot going on in this photograph, and I really don't even know where to begin.